Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for following. Today I'm going to be doing a navy blue eyeliner with a little pop of a brighter blue over the top with a little bit of a shadow. And that's just going to help kind of make the liner kind of just give a little bit more interest. It's kind of fun, just a little bit more playful. And I'm going to keep the skin pretty clean. So if you want to learn how to do this look, just keep on watching. Thank you. Today I'm using Koh Gen Do's Aqua Foundation. This foundation is very lightweight and definitely has a nice kind of luminous finish to it. It is light to medium coverage and you can build it. So I always like to start off with just a nice kind of thin amount and just working through the center of the face and buffing outwards. You can apply it with your fingers or sponges, but you want to definitely make sure you're letting each layer dry in between. There's loads of really beautiful nourishing oils in this foundation, and it's free of any parabens or mineral oils and no testing on animals, which is always a plus. So I love this because it definitely looks like skin, but you can build the coverage a little bit, and it's good for the skin. And then I'm going to go ahead and just brighten up underneath my eyes a little bit, and then kind of highlight the center points of the face, so areas where I maybe have some shadowing and areas I also want to kind of add a little bit of brightness and lift as well. I'm just working that in. I'm just pushing all that concealer right alongside my cheek, but closer into almost where the nose is, right along that plane. I want to make sure to brighten right through there. That definitely gives a nice lifting effect. And then just pushing it all in. And then I'm going to go ahead and start warming up my face with a little bit of a bronzer with a nice big full brush. And I'm just kind of keeping it on the outer edges just to kind of warm everything. I don't want to sculpt too much here. I just really want to add some nice kind of glowy bronzy business. Really nice full big brush just to kind of keep everything soft. And then the next product I'm using is the Cloud Paints from Glossier. And they have such a nice texture. It's almost like a liquid and a cream had a baby. I feel like that's the texture this would be. And you can use your fingers or a little brush. And they're so easy to use. You just kind of press it in. It's also really beautiful on like bare skin. If you just did like a little moisturizer and then just pop that on the cheeks and then did a little concealer. This is just a really great blush because it looks like skin. It gives this nice kind of like soft sheen to the skin as well. So I always feel like it has a nice, healthy, youthful look. And who doesn't like that? I do. Next, I'm just curling my lashes. I want to get them lifted. Just kind of helps give a little bit of shape to the eye when you go to build your eyeliner. Gives a nice little lift. And then I'm not going to do any eyeshadow today. I really wanted to keep the look pretty simple, so I'm just taking a little bit of this face powder from Ben Nye. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this on my eyes, and it's just going to kind of brighten everything up and also kind of absorb any excess oil on my eyelids. And then I just kind of also use this to kind of set maybe a little bit of the concealer under my eyes, just to keep that concealer in place. Next step is the eyeliner. I love this. It is so pretty. This is the navy blue eyeliner pencil from Kevyn Aucoin. Has that little smudge tip on the end, which I love. This is a really pretty eyeliner too because the colors are really saturated. Like the black is really black. The blue is beautiful. And the texture of this is really cool. It's not super waxy. It almost has like a powder finish to it. It's a really cool formula. And I know that they've discontinued these, so if you can try and get your hands on some, I would. I mean, the black is beautiful if you just looking for a really nice black pencil. And then I just use that little smudge tip just to kind of soften against the edges of the liner, just to make it nice and blended. And I always like to kind of start on the outer edges and then work forward and just really concentrate it right against the lash line, get that color right in there. And then I'm just softening this out, checking my shape a little bit. This really beautiful, fun, vibrant blue eyeshadow. Just taking a really flat, stiff little detail brush and pressing into that shadow and just really working the blue, the bright blue right above the navy. I don't want to cover the navy. I'm just like right up above it. And I feel like kind of has like a modern kind of feel. Really adds a nice fun little pop. And then that just kind of, I'm just taking my time making sure I'm not covering up the navy, but I'm just right above it. And that's so fun. Next I'm taking a little bit of the bronzer and I'm just doing a little bit of a shadow right underneath the lashes just to kind of tie in the complexion also with the eyes. Just a little bit. Just kind of running that right into the lash line. I feel like it kind of just pulls in the skin and the eyes with this kind of bronzy tone. And it's still really soft. I actually prefer doing shadows underneath more than pencils. And then for my lashes, I really wanted to do with this particular look, I wanted to keep the lashes a little bit just lengthened and a little more separated. So the Extended Play by MAC I feel like does a really nice job at kind of keeping them more separated. And I'm just kind of layering, really getting it worked into the lashes. You really want to get into the root of the lash, really wiggle down at the base, and then kind of work through. And I love this because this mascara stays put. It doesn't smudge, doesn't run. It's really great and it's easy to get off. And then I'm just going to go in and press everything together. I generally kind of do this towards the end of my looks, is just go back in the skin and just push everything together. And then I'm going to just pop a tiny bit of a different blush color. It's the Cloud Paint again, but this one's just a little bit more peachy. And I'm also going to use the same product on my lips. A lot of times I like to do a lip and cheek either in the same tone or I'll even use the same product. Just keeps it kind of simple and I feel like ties the look together and just makes it really easy. Not overdone, not overthinking it. And that's it. Pretty simple, easy, fun, playful. You guys like, subscribe, follow. Thank you so much.